the Hairy Hippo.
Hey, Hairy Hippo here, and today we're gonna talk about racials within World of Warcraft. Talking about racial stuff in real life is just a can of worms. I do not have the cojones, just not for that topic, no. A lot of my friends, well, people I know, well, when I listen in voice comms, when I hack a voice comms to force someone to be my friend, I tend to hear a similar conversational topic pop up. Are racials important anymore? So I figured this is an opportunity for me to dissect this shit and figure out what race is good, in my opinion, for which role. So, let's get a crack-a-lackin'. Firstly, I think we should take a look at each race's abilities so that we can get a gist of what's going on. So, humans get the following. They get an increased haste / critical strike / mastery and versatility. This is a bad boy on its own. It's a 1% increase on all of the secondary stats. All of them. Now I know with 7.1.5 they nerfed the need of dependence on secondary stats. But still, a lot of people still focus on it, and this is a great racial right off the bat. They also get a bonus to reputation gains. This is a flat 10% increase in reps. Oh my god, think about it. Humans finish the Nightfall and rep 10% quicker than the rest of us. I mean, damn it, that's just not fair. They can also break out of stun effects, which in my opinion is a sexy little ability. That has a 2-minute cooldown and it's great for PvP. So that's a good little thing for humans. Humans are good all-rounders. Dwarves, they get the following racials. They may take on stone form, which is a badass cleanse ability that wipes out all, not just one, but all diseases, curses, magic and bleed effects, and it reduces damage by 10% for 8 seconds. I mean shit, that's pretty insane, don't you think? Increased effect from critical strikes, this one's pretty nifty. It gives you a 2% increase on your crit healing and DPS. It may not seem like much, but if you're putting in a full raid of dwarves together or something like that, you may down Mythic Gul'dan quicker than those Russian guild did. Just saying. They also get resistance to frost damage. This reduces your frost damage by 1%, which in modern times means jack shit, really. Last time something like this was really useful was in Wrath of the Lich King. I mean, it's a shame really, I miss tactics where damage types were more impactful than they are today. Last racial trait is that they can find archaeology fragments faster. But who the hell actually does archaeology anymore? It's a dying profession. Get it? Dying. Archaeology. I give up. Next. The Night Elf traits are the following. They can fade into the shadows, so they can stealth, but they can't move in the stealth. So I guess this is handy if you're an avid stalker or maybe predator. Apparently Night Elves are more difficult to hit. This one increases your dodge by 2% and also gives you 2% movement speed increase. Although I personally have never seen this. I must be some slow ass elf mofo. Wisp spawn while dead. You basically go 25% faster while dead than everyone else. So their basic stat is 50% speed when you're dead, but you go 75% speed. I mean, this could be handy for world PvP and world content generally, but it's definitely null and void now as a utility. This is more of a convenience than anything else. I mean, if you're going to be dying, your career is just to be dead all the time, then this is probably a profession for you, or a race for you. But for anything else, I don't think it's really useful. They also get nature damage resistance, 1%, just like the Dwarven Frost one, so there's no biggie there. Fast movement while stealth must be that 2% increase we saw earlier, so we've figured that mystery out. Huzzah! Faster attacks at night and increased crit in the day. This one's just weird. So at night you get a 1% haste, and during the day you get 1% crit. In my opinion, this fluctuation in stats would just be annoying. Surely it would be easier to choose whether you align with the sun or the moon to get the right buff that you want. Instead of halfway through the raid it goes nighttime and you're stuck with a 1% haste instead of a 1% crit that you need. I mean, I could totally see a night elf rogue quitting raid because he's past his crit time. Oh, I'm sorry, it's past my crit time, I gotta go now, not good. Let's do the gnomes now. I love me a gnome. No, I don't really. They freak me out. Gnomes freak me out, man. It's they're just scary, and they got the pink hair, and they're like 2 foot tall. They can eat, right? they can eat your knee. It's just not right, man. Not right at all. Not right. I know you. Nah, freaky. So, what can they do? They can escape from speed effects. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, isn't it? So, you know, it also has a 1 minute cooldown on it. They increased resource pool, which is fantastic. This one is freaking awesome. It increases your mana, rage, focus, energy, and whatever other resource pool I've missed by 5%. Since heals are now more percentage-based instead of mana cost, if a heal costs 5% mana, that's essentially one extra heal for free just because you're a gnome. I love my weird logic. It works well. Resistance to Arcane, yep, check. Resistance 1%, check, yep, done that. Engineering skill increase. I think this one may be a bit nullified now. Legion allows you to create all current content stuff for your professions from skill point level 1. So getting an additional 15 points in skill for engineering is useless for the modern day. I mean, it may be handy if you're leveling old school style, or if you want to make a sky golem and you're only level 1 but you want to get a bit closer because you have to go up and do the old profession styles. But it's not essential, is it? You know, it's just not right. The last ability is that they attack faster. This is just a flat out 1% haste increase, which is handy for like DPSing, I guess. And healing on the odd occasion, of course, if you want to get the heals off a little bit quicker, but it's nothing crucial. Okay, time for the goat people. Draenei, sorry, my bad. Goat people, Draenei, who knows. Space goats. Dual crafting increase. 10% skill point increase. Same argue as the gnomes, really, isn't it? They may heal self or others over time. I actually really love this racial. It's a 3-minute cooldown, and it heals yourself or the target for 20% of their total health over 5 seconds. Now bear that in mind, yeah? That's an incredible extra heal that costs no resource at all. So as a tank, that's a nice buffer to help in mythic pluses. As a healer, that's just a fantastic hot to throw out at. You know, it's just great. Plus, in theory, if a tank has an ability to increase their health pool and wax this on, it should theoretically heal them for more, right? Because you've got a larger health pool, so if it does it for 20% of the total health pool, then it heals you for more. I mean, you know, it's food for thought, really, isn't it? They also get increased agility / intellect / strength. This is a scalar instead of a percentage, so at level 110 this would give you a plus 425 of all of those primary stats there, which is really nice at first, but if my maths are right, this is still around about the 1 to 2% mark. So I mean, correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section below, please, but I think that's about right. Oh, look, they get shadow resistance. Yay, more resistance. Woo. And that's pretty much it for them. So let's do the next one. Right, that's a really bad attempt to be a Worgen. Sorry. I am now human form Worgen, so let's do this. Worgens can periodically move quickly. This is a 2-minute cooldown. It increases movement speed by 40% for 10 seconds. It's a nice little getaway boost if you need to run away from shit, or, you know, if your general passive ability or something as your class, you know, how we get hunters get the cheetah form, stuff like that. You know, it's nicer to have an extra thing to run faster than everyone else, but it just means you're going to sit there for a while longer while the raid gets together. So I don't know, really. But I guess more PvP purposes. Their crit chances increased by 1%. Resistant to both nature and shadow damage because, you know, all that fur is defending them from everything. Skinning skill and speed is increased. Now, this one's nice. Not because you get the 15 points extra, that's no biggie. But you also skin faster. I mean, that's handy for if you're trying to bulk farm skins. Especially in this day and age where skins are still going for a reasonable price on the auction house for raw materials. But with the mother skinning knife that's out there at the moment, it's a bit hit and miss, really. Oh, it's not mentioned here, but Wargies don't have mounts. They become their own mount by going down on all fours and running like badasses. It totally looks like parkour if you're running on long enough footsteps and you're doing the rooftop things. It looks really cool. Now, I'm not going to do pandas here because pandas are scary and evil and I'm avoiding them for now. My guildies know how I feel about those pandas. The pandas freak me out. It's just not right. So we'll do them on Hordes, okay? Holy crap, this video's getting long. Let's get wrapping up with my thoughts now, okay? So, let's go to the end. This is now the conclusion section. Welcome to the conclusion section. Tankies. I'd totally go for Dwarf. That stone skin form is just badass. 10% reduced damage. And it's just fantastic, and it's totally a life and death game changer in my opinion. That is really good to have. For DPS, it's a flip for all the racials really, so I wouldn't worry about that much. It's more down to your personal preference, I think. So, you know, if you fancy more crit, then you know which races to go for that. If you fancy speedier attacks, then you know which ones to go for that. Healers are definitely either Gnome or Draenei. Either way, whether you go for the mana resource increase or you get the extra heal, it's still an extra heal regardless. Which are always crucial in progression in content, you know, so definitely worth looking into. PvP, I personally feel that all the races have their perks for PvP, so it's all dependent on your playstyle and class really, more than anything else. So there we have it. Next time, I'll cover the Hordes and the Pandas, or the Pandas. But what's your favourite race and why? Let me know in the comment section below, and until then, I shall see you soon with more splendiferous content that'll just mind blow you to blow mindness. Yeah, that works. Mind blow to blow mindness. You know what I mean. Okay, so let's do the bye-bye now. So bye-bye. Bye-bye. Just a quick message while the end screen cards are showing, because I've only got 20 seconds. I got my first Patreon the other day, which is absolutely amazing. That person gets to see exclusive blogs and future video ideas, and more to come soon. So if there's something you're interested in, please click the link in the description below to have a look for more information. Or just, you know, watch another video, the ones that are popping beside. You know, just click left, right, down, left, right. Just click whatever you want. Love you, loads. See you later. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.